How are you feeling just a few days to go? Is it a case of just wanting to get started at this point?
Very much so. Look, we're really excited about the season approaching. We just want to get into games now. We've been training for a number of weeks and we just want to see what we've been doing in training is going to implement it into games. So yeah, no, very excited. Looking forward to it.
Will we see a very different game style this year?
Look, we've added some tweaks to what's been done in the past. So we think we've evolved the squad in a certain direction. So yeah, there is going to be some tweaks and now it's just a matter of us trying to execute that.
The season's been over almost before it started for the Pies. How do you go about that?
Yeah, it's a short season, so we just got to try and the time frame. We've only had 8 weeks of pre-season to try and implement a few tweaks to our game plan, make a few adjustments to our program. It's been a very short time frame, but look, we've gone through that. Now we've just got to see how it comes out, but we're on track. We're just looking at taking it step by step. We know where we're trying to head, so we know we're not going to execute it exactly right in round one, but if we get it close, we'll be happy.
Can you cater things, I guess, to I mean, everyone wants to start flying, but yeah, the starts have been the Achilles heel, haven't they?
Yeah, look, definitely. We have spoken about it internally, and we think we've put some things in place that can help that. Again, until we're out there playing, a chance to execute it is something, but a fast start, getting off to a good start to the season is always positive, but it's not our major focus. Our major focus is just making sure that we play the way we want to play and keep on taking steps towards that.
Have you seen your form in pre-season, Steve? I mean, and in terms of embracing that new game style, and yeah, I mean, how do you feel? How placed you are, well placed you are going into round one?
Steve ran a PB in his 2K.
That would be very nice. Look, we're pleased what we've shown in the trial games. Trial games are exactly that. You're going to trial a few different things. We trialled some players in different positions. We gave some younger players a bit more exposure. So there's a wide range of things we're trying to get out of the pre-season. We think the signs are showing there that we are starting to develop where we want to try and go. Naturally, with such a short time frame, we're not going to nail it round one or two, but we think we're a long way down the path of trying to get to where we want to go. So that's really pleasing.
It's the first time the team's had round one game at Vic Park as well, the old spiritual home. I mean, you'd obviously be hoping that becomes almost an extra player for you, that kind of support, and the Magpie only comes out in force.
Oh, we're ecstatic to be able to play at Vic Park. It's a homeland, where the heart is for the club. So a great honour for the girls and everyone else to be involved and playing there. When we hope the supporters come out and support that as well. So, but we want to make it a fortress, and where clubs feel when they come that they know it's their home ground, and we're really proud of it.
Chloe, how are the new recruits settling in? Rihanna Davey in particular.
They're all settling in really well. Obviously a different approach to the draft this year, giving up what we did to get Bree, which I think has been really beneficial for us, because Bree specifically is a great leader. She leads on the field, off the field. She caters for all, which is really awesome. She's a good human, she trains the way she wants to play, and that's the standard that we're trying to achieve, and she's someone that is leading the pack in that sense. But in terms of really broadly, those other draftees that we came in, so Ports has been doing really well, so Alana Porter, wearing the number 9. Very intelligent person. She played her down back line. She's showed a lot. Even players that not from this draft crop, but from last year's in Lauren Butler, they're showing really good signs, and they showed that in the practice match. So I have no doubt that the new additions to the team are just going to help us take that step further that we want to this season.
It's a big milestone for both of you. I mean, your first game in a couple of years, Chloe, and Steve's first official AFL game. I mean, can you tell us a little bit about, you obviously both will be feeling a few butterflies, but obviously optimistic about and excited about what's going to happen.
Well, personally, I absolutely loving having this girl back, so that's always a bonus. But look, yeah, just generally excited. It's a chance, on a personal note, to be able to get exposed to a higher level, so I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, no, it's great to have this girl back up and fit and back playing.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped, and you do get butterflies, and I think you get butterflies because we invest so much into what we do, and although it's good butterflies because we're really trusting the process. That's something we've put in place throughout this whole pre-season and season training, and so yes, we've got butterflies, but I am really confident in the way we're heading and the structures that we've put in place, that games will just speak for themselves, and the outcome will just be a result of all the hard work we put in.
And the leg is 100% as good as it's ever been?
Which one? I'm just teasing. Yeah, no, the legs, the foot actually, it's travelling really well. Load through it's more than okay. Can still kick on it, which I thought a few months back that I wouldn't even be able to walk or kick a footy again, and doing that quite easily. I actually have a left foot now, so that's pretty good. But yeah, it's coming along better than I thought it would. I thought I'd experience a few more hurdles than I did, but
yeah, good to get some exposure in the VFLW as well to get that confidence.
yeah. So the way we played it was I would have 3 weeks on and 2 weeks off, and I thought that was a really good way to manage my foot, but also manage me coming back into footy because I hadn't played in so long that, you know, the contact actually exhausts you. So I was able to have 3 weeks, reset mentally, physically, and then go again. So I really appreciate what the club did for me in terms of getting me back on the track, even giving me a role during the AFLW season, which helped me keep distracted and I guess, you know, keep me involved even though I wasn't on the field. But yeah, I've been managed really well and I really am looking forward to it. And to answer your question, the foot is more than okay.
With that management, you feel like you're hitting this season completely unencumbered, I guess, both mentally and physically?
Yeah, definitely. I feel, I guess, more ready than I ever have. I mean, I've only got one season to base it off, but I'm more excited than I probably was the first one. Especially having a season off, you're really able to sit back and appreciate the game and the sport, and when it's taken away from you, I guess it's fire in the belly and it makes you even more hungry to get out there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and also looking forward to running out with the team that we've got, because it's been, you know, quite a rough 3 seasons. You know, we're not going to shy away from that. We have, you know, I guess, not performed to the standard that we want to do. So as well as me being excited, I know that there's 29 other girls that are also really pumped for round 1.
Was there a point in a particular VFL game or that you thought, okay, I'm going to be all right? I'm going to get past this.
I don't think there's a specific point. If I had to, I guess, narrow it down, it was probably the first game was pretty average. You kind of forget how to not play footy, but the way to use your body around the contest and your running patterns. I just kind of lost those because they're something that you can only really get from, I guess, playing. But if I was probably the second game that I came back, that was when I was like, you know what, Chloe, you're actually going to be okay. You're probably better off for having an injury and having a year out, as silly as that sounds. But yeah, through the VFLW, it was more than okay, and it gave me a lot of confidence coming to this, and I'm actually fortunate that I did play the VFLW games, because I didn't really want to come back straight into, I guess, the pinnacle of it all. It was nice to get a couple of, and I guess, dust a lot of cobwebs off, so I was given the opportunity to do that. So,
what are your expectations of yourself coming into round 1?
Expectations
on the outside, but of yourself?
We've all been given roles and we're all pretty aware of what we need to do on game day. So I guess the expectation for me is that, you know, I just need to live up to that, impact where I can, and obviously put the team first, because playing team sport, if I want to play an individual sport, would have gone and played tennis. But I don't want to put too much, I guess, pressure or expectations on myself, because I tend to do that, a lot of self-pressure. But I'm pretty, you know, open-minded, I'm mentally reset, so expectations are that I just can play my role, and that I can do whatever it takes for Collingwood to have a successful season and kick off round 1 with a win.
And one for both of you, I suppose, probably more coaching aspect of it. Chloe can obviously play anywhere on the ground. I mean, it looks like probably a mid-forward kind of role. Is that where you're sort of angling towards, Steve? And Chloe, you can respond to where you want to play too.
Get asked this question a lot. Well, Chloe can play most field positions, so Chloe will play where we think is going to be best for the team, but also where it's going to get the best out of her as well. So she can play anywhere. So we've had moments where she's played forward through the midfield, and you know she also had a really good season first year up playing defence. So she covers all areas. So yeah, she just lets me know where she wants to play really, and I just try and work it out.
As long as I'm on the field, Ben, I'm more than okay. But if not, I'll be playing an off-field role.
And that opposition analysis role you had last year, last year's season, does that sort of help make you a better player too, do you think?
Yeah, I think it does. It allowed me to, I guess, go beyond my team and expand my knowledge of other players, and kind of give me that little, I guess, edge over certain players. And it was actually a really cool experience to be able to, I guess, like I said, go beyond what I knew at Collingwood. And watch footage of other players and things like that. And even then, watching, so the opposition role I did was I'd watch a lot of footage and we'd give like the player details. But I was also given the opportunity to sit in the coach's box and rearrange the magnets for rotations. And I think that gave me a different perspective on everything. As a player, you kind of rock up, you have a meeting that goes for half an hour, but the effort and time that goes into that meeting that just goes for half an hour is crucial for what we do. And that could, I watched hours of footage. So I gained a different perspective of the game and also for what the coaches do and how much effort they put into making sure that, we've got everything in place to be successful and to have the ultimate outcome of winning. But yeah, it was an amazing opportunity that the club given me because they didn't really have to open that up for me. So yeah, I'm grateful that they were able to open that position and give me a title and make me feel useful because I felt pretty useless, broken goods. But yeah, like I said, very grateful that I was given that chance to do that.
And
Chloe?
So, sorry, yeah, that's right.
No, I was going to say, is that the toughest part of a shorter season? Because often when injuries happen, there's season ending.
Yeah, well, even the case right now is that Melbourne and teams like that are in crisis. And for example, Meg McDonald broke a finger, and it's a shame that it happened so close to the season because that broken finger now leaves her out for half the season. It's just the nature of AFLW at the minute is we do have that shorter season, and you don't wish injuries upon anyone, but I believe that if an injury is going to happen, it's just going to happen despite all these preventions that we have in place. But it is a shame to see anyone get injured and get injured long term because it is so short, but it's so intense and full on. And we all love our footy. That's why we do it. It's the AFLW's, I guess you could say, a part-time job, semi-professional. So we do it for the passion and the love of it, and then when it's taken away from you, it can be, pretty low.
Can you make finals this year, Coach?
Yes.
Look, no, Chloe thinks we do. Look, we're just really trying to make sure that we're playing the right way. That's the most important way, and we'll take steps towards that. If we're good enough, we'll get there. But right now, it's about us going into each week and just making sure that what we're trying to put in our training carries through to the game. And if we do that right, we'll think we'll win some games as we go along.
You've got a pretty healthy list. Are there any players that you've looked out already?
No, we're in pretty good shape at the moment. So so we're in good shape. So we're really pleased with that. Everyone hit the line. We've got a couple of girls with a couple of minor niggles, but nothing too major at all. So we're one of the fortunate ones at the moment. So makes selection this week a little bit tougher.